they were.
The playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
I just hope we can win a game.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
I promise you gon' show. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. I promise you gon' show. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. I promise you gon' show. Nigga, you don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke.
Yeah, what's up, good? What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of O.D.P Sports Talk with the Truth and TA Slash.
The fat flashy one.
Sir, like always, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Before we get started, hit us up or follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, like and subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below, and hit that notification bell so when we drop, you can definitely tune in. Don't forget, if you want to be a part of the show, or if you got any ideas, anything like that, hit the email odp78@yahoo.com. Yeah, and the music provided by TA Slash. Mm-hmm. Check him out. Check out all the information down below. Check him out on SoundCloud, man. They were hot back then, and the music is still hot today. So definitely support him. Check his music out on SoundCloud. Crazy Task.
You'll like it.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of stuff on there. Like, if you don't want to check out my page, check out my dude, Muggsy Calhoun. Check out my boys, the Paper Boys. Check out my little brother, Young Cannon, or whatever. Like, it's all on SoundCloud. Like, it's music all on there that you can all listen to, and it's all good music.
All good music, man. You guys will love it. With that being said, man, let's get into the show. So what do we have in our foot lineup today?
Man, like always, man, a lot of stuff going on, man. Buzzer beaters, everything. Like, I was so shocked at that Game 7 buzzer beater. Like, man, when you called me, I was like, did you see that? No matter of fact, you said,
yeah. I called you like, you see that, cuz?
I was like, what is going on? Because, like, your TV must have been way faster than mine or something, because I ain't know nothing was going on. Then when I seen it, I was so shocked.
Like, damn, and you know what? I say, like, there's no way you can script that, man. Like, there's no way. So I don't feel like these games have been, like, scripted or nothing like that. I really think they've been allowing them to play. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. I never would have thought Boston would have got out of this hole that they were in. You know what I'm saying? To force a Game 7. You know, but before we talk anymore, let's give a toast to Memorial Day.
Oh, yep,
that's what I mean? So happy Memorial Day to everybody.
Memorial Day, cuz.
Yes, sir. That's some good Kool-Aid, ain't it?
Yes, it definitely is some good apple juice right there. Good apple juice.
Yeah,
100% apple juice too.
100%, you know. But yeah, man. So, do you think Boston's going to pull it out tonight? They're playing in Boston. Game 7's in Boston. What do you think?
I don't want to say nothing.
You don't want to say nothing?
I don't want to eat the crow no more. I really don't want to say nothing no more because I think they might win, but you just don't know how they've been playing, man. Because that Game 6 was a dumpster fire.
It was, man. And how was they playing?
Man, it was so back and forth-ish, man. It was like the league just kept changing. And I'm talking about like they going up 11, then they letting them get back in the game. Bruh, they only hit like 6 3-pointers. They was like 6 for 38 or something like that. Terrible shooting.
Terrible.
It was so trash. I'm just like, they was trying to lose the game. That's what it felt like to me. It really did. It felt like they was just trying to lose because the shit, bruh, when I say they was taking 3-pointers that was uncalled for, they was taking 3-pointers like they was Steph Curry from all the way back there, cuz.
Yeah, and like I also sort of like before I was trying to find my phone to call you because what's the name came down? Tatum came down. Looked like he traveled, but you know it should have been a travel call. It was like 50-something seconds left in the game. So Abayu got a block on Tatum because somehow he got the ball up and shot it, got it back, turned around. Abayu blocked it. Yeah. So they're down by 1 at this point. I think it was like 16 seconds left. Mm-hmm. So they on a fast break. They kick it to the white dude who wanted to be hitting all the threes, and he shot this ill-advised 3-pointer. When he shot, I said, "What are you doing, man? Y'all down by 1 point. Like you don't even need a 3. Like at that point, that's the thing that how the 3 ball has messed up the game of basketball because like there was no need to shoot that three. You know what I'm saying? They could have held the ball and got the last shot probably 1-by-1 or something like that. But he's shooting a three. You don't need to put the dagger in people like that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a 3-on-2 fast break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why shoot the three? Open or not, you know, kick it in there, try to get that, you know, that easy two. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it was crazy. That ending was off the hook crazy, man.
I was like, it hit me by so much of a surprise because, like, I didn't think it was gonna count at first.
Right.
I really did.
Everybody in that stands, man, was surprised. Like it really counted. He was in the right place at the right time. That was really unlucky. That was a really unlucky moment for Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, you know, that couldn't have worked out no better. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. Even Spoelstra, you know, him in the interview, like his press conference interview, whatever, you can tell on his face, like, I think that took everything out of Miami. I think that was it. I think that was the low blow.
He's gonna get fired. He's gonna get fired.
He ain't got fired yet, man.
He's gonna get fired. If they lose, he's getting fired, bro.
I don't know, man. It would be wrong to fire him at this point, man. Because you like I said, when all the coaches get fired, like you can't, you know, like you can't just fire them. They coach, players play. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like this year with the Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Like they fire their coach after they get one of the best players in the league for a handful of games, and they lose to the players, he get fired. He ain't even get a chance to, you know what I mean? So I don't. Spoelstra, he's a good, wholesome dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He always got that little smirky little smile on his face, whether he happy or mad. He don't have no emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like he laugh when he mad, he laugh when he happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but looking into like that, I think that loss took everything out of Miami. That's why I think Boston's going to get it tonight in Game 7. They're gonna win that Game 7. And another reason why I say that, Miami should have swept Boston. They should have never let Boston gain some momentum. Mm-hmm. Like that fourth game, they needed to win because the next game they was going back to Boston. Yeah. So Boston got that last one in Miami, won at home. They got that momentum. They rolling now. They got the ball rolling. Yeah. They won that third one, and now they back home. So that's why the rest were cheating in Miami. They wanted them to get rid of Boston. And they wanted to go back to Boston because, you know, and I can't take nothing against, I mean, you just don't know with Boston, though, because Miami took 2 games in Boston. So it's, you know, you can't just say, oh, Boston is going to win it because they can start pumping up at any time, man. And like I said, get hit with a jab, and that's it for them. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they going to get hit with a jab and fall. Like,
just fall and just don't know what to do.
I don't know what it is.
But I ain't going to lie, man. This series, they've been jabbing back, though, man. Like, they have been jabbing back.
No.
Like, you don't think so?
Mm-mm. Because, like, they should have lost that game the other day, bro.
You think so?
They should have, the way that they was playing, even the commentary was like, what is Boston doing? No, even Barkley, Shaq, everybody that was on the TNT halftime show was just like, they nutting up this game. They're going to lose. Yeah. Because they were just doing so much messed up stuff, man. Like, it was no IQ with the ball on their part. None whatsoever. And I'm thinking like, okay, Jimmy Butler about to get this ball and just be real high IQ, and they're going to win. That's what I was thinking that whole time, because you know what I was saying about Jimmy Butler's IQ. Yeah. But, like, I'm telling you, because Boston's IQ with the ball has been so bad. Either it's their IQ is so bad or Miami's is so good. It's one of the two. I can't put my thumb on it, though. It's because Boston...
You got to put your thumb on one. If you had to put your thumb on one, which one would you put it on?
Boston being bad.
Yeah, I feel you, and it's always a track record with them where you watch how they play. It's like, come on, man. Like I always say last year in the finals when they played Golden State, it's like y'all at home playing like y'all don't even know what y'all doing, man. Like, you know what I mean? They just coming out having their way with y'all, and they should not be having their way with y'all. Y'all just look lost. You know what I mean? Like. So, I mean, it's up in the air. I really think because Boston got that momentum that they're going to take it. But I want to sleep on Miami. Like I've been saying it all playoff long. Don't sleep on Miami. Yeah. And they have not disappointed. You know what I mean? So, but I just feel like that ending game, that 1 second loss took everything they had. Yeah. That's why I feel like Boston might take it. Because, you know, you can't lose no worse than that. No, you know, there's no other way to lose a game like that, man. Like, you know, like you can't script a play like that, you know, and it turn out that perfect where he's right there at the right time and just lay right back up. You know what I mean? Like there's no script in that. You know what I mean?
It definitely ain't. And it's like the way I feel like it's Bam's fault though, because Bam was right there.
Yeah.
If he would have been boxing out, being a big man, he wouldn't have got that rebound.
Yeah, right. I agree. Because I was watching it too. Like, do they even talk about boxing out no more?
Bro, he definitely wasn't. He could have easily just put an arm in front of his face and boxed him out.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't doing no boxing out whatsoever. Then, like, when he made it, he would have sitting there looking like, yeah, it's your fault, fool.
Yeah,
it's your fault.
Right. Somebody, they always like. I know they saw when we play basketball. They said look for a body to box out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man. Even when he shot that three, he still almost made that shit. Like that. I mean, like he
was on the phone like he almost made it.
Yeah, like it went in and out and right over to left and just right at the. You know, it's like, oh, you can't lose. No, you can't get no luckier than that.
Yeah,
man.
you definitely can't.
So the basketball gods has been on Boston's side.
They definitely have.
All series long, man. Like all series long, man. But who you got? Who you predict to win the game tonight?
I'm gonna go Boston.
Boston.
Just because like I really mess with Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Tatum is a dog to me. You know what I'm saying? And like the way even Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? He been playing real good. They all been playing. I ain't even gonna sit there and try to sit there and dumb it down to one player. They all been playing good, but they all been playing trash.
And that's the problem, man. Like if they all play good, man, Boston is unstoppable, man.
Yeah.
But they always have them key players that don't play in key moments, and it just throws off the whole chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like Boston is a great team, man. Defensively. They got a lot of offensive power other than just Brown and Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Because Horford can step up as well, too. You got Flop King, the one to shoot the three. What is his name? You
talking about Smart?
Yeah, Smart. You know what I'm saying? He can step up, too, man, and come through in the clutch for him. But everybody on Miami's squad, I've been looking at their stats, and I'm not going to go all into the stats. Like, if you want to look at the stats, you can do it just like I can. We do, they always got somebody that step up and put up, at least 15 or more points. You know what I'm saying? Even off the bench. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So, like if Jimmy Butler is having an off game or not playing well, someone else will step up. You know what I mean? So they, congrats to both teams. Congrats to Boston for, coming back, doing almost the impossible, saying nobody has ever come from 3 down to win a series, and they're on the verge of making history. You know what I mean? So I want to say Miami because I like the way they playing, but I think that last loss that they took, the way they took that loss was that took everything out of them. I think that was a low blow. I don't think they can come back from that. And I can just feel how Spoelstra, with his interview, how he was like, like he couldn't believe it. Nobody could believe it. You know what I mean? Like it was a gut-wrenching loss. You know what I'm saying? But big up to Boston for coming back. They really should be going right now. Miami should be heading to the finals to play Denver. But
man, they should have won that game. Yeah, man, for real. Because the way that Boston was playing, it was just like they was throwing the game away. They was giving it to them in their hands.
Yeah,
like for real. Like it was like, bruh. You say, for instance, like you know how we used to play basketball back in the day. It's like if you guard me. And you always right there, and then somebody open right there, I'm not about to sit here and just take this shot. If I got this person in my face, I'm going to pass it to the person that's right there.
Right. For a better shot. You know what I mean?
They was not doing that at all. They were just taking. They really thought they was Steph Curry that game, man. And I'm just like, what is they? It was all of them, too. It wasn't just 1 or 2 people that was taking long threes. It was all of them.
Man, the way they make people, make the three so important, it really has messed up the fundamental to me of basketball, the fundamental plays. Like you said, like it was some years ago when Cleveland and when LeBron James was in Cleveland, they was playing against Golden State. I don't know which game it was, but I know Cleveland was up by 8 points with like under 2 minutes left. Yeah. And they kept coming down because they had Kevin Love, all them. They kept coming down, they kept jacking up 3-pointers and missing. And I'm like, why are y'all shooting? Y'all up 8 points. Y'all got 2 minutes left in the game. Why are y'all shooting? I was frustrated because every possession, it was the same thing. Kevin Love coming down, shooting, boom. And it's like, y'all winning the game. So Golden State just came down and they ended up winning the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get rebounds and they coming down scoring. It's like fundamentally, you would want to get the ball inside to the big man, try to get a foul or something, or kill the clock. 2 minutes, up 8 points. Ain't no way you lose a game up 8 points in the 2 minutes unless you're doing stupid stuff. Missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 24 seconds in the shot clock, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? come down, kill some clock, get in the inside, get a foul or something, get 2 shots, and defend.
Yeah.
There's no need to try to put a dagger, you know what I'm saying, from a 3-pointer. Like, whatever happened getting the easier points. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think they believe in that no more.
They don't, man.
It's like they just killed off the big man.
Yeah, you know, because, you know, if you're a big man, you can't shoot, you're not valuable. That's why Golden State got tossed around by LA because they don't have no big man. Mm-hmm. You can't just get rid of the big man. It's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, key rebounds, key blocks, key whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever you want to say about the big man. They going to get, like Al Horford did a real big block in that game the other day.
Did he?
I'm going to say that. You know what I'm saying? He had a real big block. It was like a stuff block, too. Like, he grabbed it. Bruh. Like, he drug it all the way down, too, to make sure that ball wasn't getting up in the air. Like, it was a real big block for him, and I was just like, I'm like, man, I ain't never seen Horford do that. And I was just like, man, I was going crazy for real.
Yeah, that's what they need him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's their biggest man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to play a big man role, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at I'm going to say something real quick off of the Miami series, but do you like Skip Bayless?
I got my days.
I got more good days than bad with Skip because I think he keeps it real a lot. He said something about LeBron James. He said,
he's a LeBron hater, though.
I know when I listen to him talk, what he talks about is stuff that's, you know, it ain't like he just hating. He brings up facts about how he play in games, you know what I'm saying, key moments and stuff like that. So I don't really think that he may be a hater, just like Stephen A. Smith is a Kyrie hater. He just hate Kyrie for whatever reason.
I did not know that.
He always be dogging Kyrie. I don't know why. Like, Stephen A. Smith, I'm more down than up with him. Sometimes, he be cool, but then it's like, come on, you know, I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but
you know what I mean.
But Skip said this. He said, LeBron James won titles. He only got titles with Kyrie, AD, Dwayne Wade. He said if he didn't have those, LeBron James would still be in Cleveland getting swept in the finals. How do you feel about that? Do you think he got a point about what he just said? Because I mean, he do got a title with Kyrie, AD, D Wade.
Okay, so that's a good point. Like, like I'm puzzled because I'm baffled in my mind. Like, I don't know, because like you got to think about it. Like, LeBron had to leave Cleveland in order for them to get Kyrie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it was like some type of master plan he had.
Yeah, to leave so they can get
they can get a star so he can always come back.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So, like, I guess he had a plan to go get rings somewhere else and then come back. But I still think that it was some BS because, like, come on, man, that was your team. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't care what nobody say. Cleveland was your team. Probably still is your team if you ever was to come back and retire.
Yeah, they'll welcome you there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll still be his team or whatever. None of these other teams will ever be your team. Like, right now, the Lakers is not your team. No. It's still Kobe's team.
It's Kobe, Shaq and them. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like all the greats that started their career there, that's their team. Exactly. You know, when you came over, so you just an addition. Yeah. And like I'm not no LeBron hater. Like, LeBron is a great player. I just I think he's been overhyped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Too. Like Ari Spears said this, you know, they interviewed him on this one podcast, and I did a show about
it. Vlad interviewed him a lot.
He said they was asking him, what do you think about LeBron breaking Kareem's record? Mm-hmm. He's like, look, he been in the game since after high school. Yeah, he's like, you around long enough, you're gonna break everything. And then he was talking about the 6-0 in the finals and 4-10. You know what I'm saying? What do we want, mediocrity, or you know what I mean? Like, you know, but like it's true. And I'm like I always lose my train of thoughts. but yeah, like, you know, he went to LA, you know, these other teams, you was the addition, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland is your team, so it's always going to be the greats that played in LA that started their career, that's their team, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I don't think Kobe gets enough respect. So like when I was getting my hair cut in a barbershop, there was someone said that Kobe didn't bring anything to the LA.
What?
I'm like, you know, because we got into like, you know, Bron getting swept and all this stuff. Like, you know, I'm like, Kings, you know, goats don't get swept. And somebody said something about Kobe didn't bring anything to LA. I'm like, what? 5 titles. 3 with Shaq, 2 with Gasol, Paul Gasol, right? Yeah. You know, man, almost did a 3-2-3-peats. I mean, like, almost 3. You know, he was just like Jordan. You know what I mean? And I never understand why nobody compares Kobe to Jordan. He did everything Jordan did.
I think. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep your train of thought.
Nah,
Don't
you good.
forget it, fool.
I already lost it, so it's next.
My bad. I'm just gonna let you talk from now on.
After this, we go to the next. I forgot.
So look, you know what I'm saying? Like the reason why I think is because Kobe was just so great in his own right. We all seen the comparisons that he was trying to be like Mike.
Yeah.
But he just was so good that we just was just like in awe. Like,
right.
Oh my goodness. Like, because nobody ever thought that we would ever see that.
Yeah, right.
And it was like right after.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So it was like we probably just was all shocked. Because, you know, I was a Kobe fan at one point in time in my life. I only liked the number 8 Kobe.
Yeah, that's the Kobe. Yeah, that was the original Kobe.
Yeah, like Froby. That's what I call him, Froby. You know what I'm saying?
When he had the little fro and everything.
Like Froby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was a real big Froby fan.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't like 24 Kobe because I feel like he was more... I don't want to say sissified. I'm going to say he was too much in his feelings about calls and about people that was on his team not producing.
Yeah. I think it was something else about that 24, and I'm not going to get into that. You know what I mean? I kind of think that was
about to say the step up from 23 and all that other stuff.
No, not even that, man. I'm talking more, you know, we'll talk about that off camera. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it was to me, it was something else about that 20, about that 24. Yeah. 2 + 4 = 6. I'm gonna leave it there. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah,
we all leave it right there.
That.
You know, but real quick, back to the LeBron thing. Do you think that's true about what Skip Bayless said? I think that's why I lost my train of thought.
My bad.
I think that was how I lost my train of thought. But do you think that would be true? Like if he didn't have Kyrie and all them, do you think he would have got rings, or would he still be fighting in the playoffs or getting swept or whatever?
I think he might have got one.
Might have got one.
I think because like there's no way that LeBron wasn't gonna get a ring. He was gonna get it somehow, some way.
Yeah.
So he probably would have still got one if he never would have left. But it would have been hard for him. It would have been that easy. It wouldn't have been as easy for him as it was, and it still wasn't even that easy for him. But it wouldn't have been him back to back with Miami type stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Like, do you know? Are you like familiar with the term bronzesexual?
Nah, man.
You ain't never heard bronzesexual?
No, that's new.
Okay, so
the term funny stuff.
The term bronzesexuals, for anybody that's watching that don't know what a bronzesexual is a person that's a real big fan of LeBron. LeBron can do no wrong.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, I feel like even people like Skip Bayless is a bronzesexual.
It's just the opposite.
Because like I feel like if you hating on this man that bad, because like I got another friend. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know how I got a real friend that's a real big
big LeBron fan. Yeah, he don't see no fault.
I got another another friend that's a real big Kobe fan.
Yeah.
And he hates LeBron. He hates the mess out of LeBron. And it's like literally we all in like a group chat, a group text. Like every morning for about at least 2 months. He was posting stuff about Kobe stats, LeBron stats. And like everybody in the chat, like, dude, stop, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did you keep posting this stuff about LeBron? So like I changed the chat to such and such loves LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Because every morning we woke up, I'm telling you, it's like 4:30 in the morning, we waking up to a text
messages
from him talking about LeBron. We just like, dude, stop this.
Go to sleep.
Bro, like, in my eyes, I feel like if you hate this man that bad, you are a bronzesexual too. Yeah. Because you can't get him off your mom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you a big fan too, no matter what it is.
I ain't never heard that. That's funny.
Man.
Heck nah, that's cool, man. But you got anything else you want to say about Miami?
Nah.
So your prediction, you said Boston?
I think Boston might nut up and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
they should, man. Like I said, I mean they got the momentum, but you never know. Miami did take 2 in Boston, so it's already games on right now. So we'll see, man. And y'all already know. By the time we post this video, y'all already would know who wins. So y'all just go back and watch what we said about the show. Come back
tomorrow and do another show just for y'all.
Right. So with that being said, man, it's time to get into dogs and pups. You ready?
Yep.
Let's get it. What's up, y'all? Dogs and pups. Let's get it. All right. So far, who's your biggest dogs and who's your biggest pups?
Right now, like my biggest dog is, I got to give it to Derek White for that shot. You know what I'm saying? And the way he played that game, man, he had 3 blocks, man.
Yeah.
And 2 of them was on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. So he was doing his thing trying to lock down Butler. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not going to say he my biggest dog, but he definitely is my medium dog.
Medium dog.
You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have that many points.
Yeah. Well, he had a big dog moment, so we gotta go dog, big dog. So he was a dog.
All right, I'll give him that. You know what I'm saying? Because you said that.
He was a dog.
You know what I'm saying? I'll give him the big dog just because, you know what I'm saying, my big cousin said give you the big dog.
Yeah,
but
big
to
dog,
me,
big ups.
I feel like you the medium dog. You know what I'm saying? For real.
He ain't grown up yet.
Okay, so then like I'm gonna say my littlest pups of the yard, the runts. I'm gonna say the whole Boston team besides Derek White. Because y'all should have lost that game.
Yeah, they really should have lost that one, huh?
And I'm just like, the way that they was playing was just so trash that everybody knew they should have lost that game.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it.
Right.
But because one, the rest was cheating for Miami.
Come on, y'all. We helping y'all out. Let's put them out of their misery.
Bruh, if it wasn't for that shot, I know whoever paid them refs is mad.
Right. Upset.
They get a
refund.
Yeah, like, bruh, like they is mad in the mud because like the refs was doing everything in they power to make sure that they was calling the most rinky-dink fouls for Jimmy Butler, cuz.
Foul.
I'm telling you, it's like, bro, in the way, like, all right, so like, you said it was a travel. You know what I'm saying? But
you don't think it was travel?
I don't know if it was a travel or not. I didn't pay attention to the way he was walking or running. I paid attention to the foul that happened on tape.
I think that was, he walked. He really walked. I mean, you know, I may need to look at it again, but to me, it looked like he took 3 steps. And then
he might have. I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at that hard foul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he might did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say yay or nay, but I thought it was a foul. He should have got 2 free throws.
My biggest dog is a bio on that block, on that play against Tatum. You know what I'm saying? That was my biggest dog in that moment.
Okay.
My other big dog is White in that last second shot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My biggest pups is the guy that didn't box him out. I don't know his name. And the dude that shot that 3-pointer when Miami was down by 1, after Adebayo got that block, it was like, why you shoot that 3? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my biggest pup. And I'm sorry to say this, my other biggest pups is the whole Miami squad for allowing Boston to come back from 3 games. So, I mean, Miami's been playing hard all series, man, but they won 3 straight. So my biggest pup is Miami for letting Boston come back and win 3 games straight, forcing a game 7 to where they may lose. You know what I mean? So that's my biggest dogs and my biggest pups.
Okay, so like, you see how like we think totally different, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave it to the whole Boston team as the little pups. He gave it to the whole Miami team. So it's like we look at the game just a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we don't come into this thinking like, oh yeah, because let's make this and make that and make this and make that. Because like we got our own opinions about everything. Yeah. So we don't talk about this. We just go about it the way we gonna go about it. Because I respect his mom, he respect my mom. Yeah. And that's how we bring it to y'all. This is very, very real that we get to y'all every day. So, like, I don't know what to say to y'all, but my biggest pups, my littlest pups is the Boston Celtics.
And there you have it, man. Dogs and pups. So, you got anything else?
Nah. That's it.
Well, like always, man, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Until next time, I'm Truth.
I'm your boy, TA Slash.
And we out the pocket.
Yep.
Peace. Was I supposed to play some music? Was I supposed to bring your music back in?
Nah.
Peace, y'all.
Pulls up 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer!
The Bears are who we thought they were.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
We gave him the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
I just hope we can win a game.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.